Somebody son go find me one day, one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away. Somebody son go love me one day, one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away. Hello? Why do you want someone's son to find you? Why do you want someone's daughter to find you? Why do you want to go into that relationship with that person? Why do you want to go into that marriage with that person? Is it for your own selfish reason? Oftentimes, we go into relationship as a means to an end, maybe either for escapism or to liberate ourselves from something. In this video, I will be discussing 7 wrong reasons to never enter into a relationship. Like, these reasons are so wrong that if you ignore them and enter into a relationship because of this, it go choke. Like, you'll find yourself sooner or later regretting. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Diamondmum here. How are you all doing? Hope you are fine. I say a big thank you to my new subscribers and to my returning subscribers. You guys are the best. Thank you. So the first on our list in today's topic is loneliness, or the fear of being alone. Like, the first wrongest reason to ever enter into a relationship or a marriage is loneliness. Like, why? You don't need a relationship if you feel you are lonely or you can't stay alone. What you need is maybe a friend, a buddy, a vacation, some time out, new things, new experiences. You don't need to go into that relationship because you feel you are lonely. One day you will get tired of that relationship. Maybe, of course, one day you feel that, okay, I'm no longer lonely. I have enough company. Maybe you get a new job, you relocate to a new place, and you meet new friends. You find out that, why did I even enter into this relationship in the first place? I'm not getting anything, and okay, I've achieved my aim. So it's of no use putting yourself and someone's son or daughter through that stress of achieving your selfish aim, when you know sooner or later you would leave the person, you would dump the person, and then so the person's emotion, the person's time, the person's resources that has been invested into that relationship, everything will go to a waste. So please, the first reason never to enter into a relationship is the fear of being alone or the fear of being loneliness, because whether you like it or not, relationship would not even solve that loneliness. There are so many married people, there are so many people in relationships that still feel lonely, that still feel, okay, what if you're in a long distance relationship? So how would it solve the problem of loneliness? So you see, it doesn't really solve it. The second wrong reason never to go into that relationship or that marriage is because of financial security. Like, hello, that's the most selfish reason to date someone or to marry someone, because you feel the person would liberate you, the person would help you financially. That's a very wrong reason. And mind you, things are not always the same. What if you get into that relationship or that marriage, which is a long-term stuff, with that person, and 1 year, 2 years along the line, the person loses most of his wealth? What will you do? Would you leave the relationship because that was your primary aim of entering into it? So you see, it's actually a wrong reason to enter into, even though we know that these things happen. People will not hear what they don't go hear. They keep on entering into relationships because of money, because of this, but at the long run, it choke them. For some people battling with personal issues, they see relationship as a means of boosting their self-esteem. Now, to me, this is the third wrong reason to enter into that relationship or that marriage with that somebody's son or someone's daughter. I mean, why would you want to use the person to boost your self-esteem or your ego? Now, what you need is some introspection. What you need is for you to build yourself. What you need is for you to rediscover yourself. You don't need a relationship because maybe you might end up doing yourself more harm than good. You don't get that boost, that self-esteem boost from someone when you cannot give it to yourself. You have to feel that you are sufficient, that you're enough, first of all, because of course in a relationship you have to contribute. You don't just take. You have to give and take. That's the way the relationship would work. So if you enter into the relationship with that mindset of, oh, it's going to boost my self-esteem, it's going to boost my, you would end up being selfish. The relationship will end up being one-centered because you want to only take from your partner. And one day, in fact, sooner or later, it's not even later, sooner or later, your partner will find out and the relationship will come to an end. To some people, relationship is a means of distraction, like distracting them from their problems, maybe from their personal problems, either at work, their family, or whatever problems they have. Now, for me, this is the fourth wrong reason for you not to enter into that relationship with that person. Some people, maybe they might be facing some issues, some problems in their workplace, and then they feel like, okay, I need a relationship. At least this person or this relationship will distract me from this issue because I'm always sad. They're always pissing me off at work. So at least if I enter into this relationship with this person will give me joy. Please, that's the wrong reason. The common one, the most common one now is, you see men or women, mostly men, maybe their family, their immediate family is giving them issues, is giving them issues, asking for too much time, too much money, and so they feel like when they get married or when they enter into a serious relationship, their family will see that they now have so much responsibility and they will reduce their burden. It doesn't work that way. You end up creating more problems, because whether you like it or not, relationship is work, relationship is stressful, relationship is hard work, relationship is not just play. You need to put in the work. So if you are trying to run away from a problem, please don't even enter into a relationship. If not, you only be compounding that problem. The fifth wrong reason not to enter into a relationship, because this one is very common. I mean, to pepper your ex. Okay, you just got out of a relationship that you've invested so much, like you so much love this person, you spent your time, your resources, your emotion, and then suddenly it all came crashing. You're so hurt, you're so pissed, like, okay, and then you find out that ex, maybe the guy or the girl, you're always monitoring them. Okay, it seems they've moved on. Now you want to pepper them, or you want to show them that it is their loss. It is their loss, or you want to make them regret, and then you jump into the next boss, like any guy, any girl that just passes by, so hello, you just say, okay, please come in, just because you want to pepper your ex, you want to show your ex. See, this one will surely end in tears, because one, you're not even entering into that relationship because you love the person or you like the person, or there's any common interest or anything. You're just doing it on purpose. Now you find yourself snapping pictures, you find yourself forcing the relationship to be open, just so that your ex will see and see that you've moved on. No, last you're the one that is hurting yourself, because one day the relationship will get destroyed, and then that ex that you're trying to pepper, it will laugh at you every Saturday now. In fact, how many Saturdays is remaining before the end of the year? Maybe like 6 or 7 Saturdays. Every Saturdays now is wedding. People are so much desperate to get married. Please, this is the 6th reason not to get married or not to enter into that relationship. Desperation, because your friends, you want to belong, because your friends are getting married every Saturday. I should be this, that. You cannot be left out though. Like, this 2021 cannot pass you by. You don't have a boyfriend now, but it's remaining 6 Saturdays, Abby. Before the end of this year, I must wear my own wedding gown. My dear, you're just doing yourself, because in the long run you will regret. You don't get into that marriage because you see others getting into it. There are so many people that have made this mistake, and then they end up regretting. They will still come out of that relationship hurt, in fact in a bad shape than they are. There is no better reason to enter a relationship than when you are ready and when you want to. But when you are being pushed either by your family, by your friends, or by some people might not even push you, but you're just the one giving yourself undue pressure. Oh, I'm clocking 25, 26. Hey, see my friends, even those that are not even beautiful, even those they're getting married, and then I'm the one here. You feel left out, and you say, okay, you want to jump into. See, my dear, it's not even that. That's what you are jumping into. That marriage, that relationship you are jumping into, it's not even enjoyment. You have to work. You have to be able to put in so much. You have to sacrifice a lot, and you are not ready for such sacrifice. You're not ready for such emotional work. Then you will now want to jump into it because others are doing it. If the rat follows the lizard to swim, when the two of them come out, the lizard will get dried early. But you know what will happen to the rats? That your friend might survive the first year, second year, third year, because the person is ready. But you just entered because you want to show off that you cannot carry last. It will choke you. The last reason on my list to not go into that relationship is for physical intimacy. Like, okay, because Konji is holding you, you now feel that if you enter into that relationship, you'll be getting free knacks every time. My dear, one day the knack self go choke you self. So what you need is a one night stand or a friend with benefits. There are so many people that are out there that also have the same thing that you have in mind, that want the same thing you have in mind. So people can just hook up and just do it on a mutual level, but not a relationship, because you might be breaking someone's heart, that boy or that girl. If you want to be with someone for physical intimacy, you can get people of like minds with you, and not someone that is really looking for someone to invest in, someone to spend the future with. Because whether you like it or not, if you enter into the relationship with this reason, you will get tired. 6 months, you will get tired, and then you want to go to the next partner, because of course you cannot be eating only one soup. Since you really want to eat swallow, you need to experiment. So 6 months, you'll be jumping from one partner to another. So this is the wrong reason for you to enter into a relationship. No one wants to be cheated upon. No one wants his or her time to be wasted. No one wants his or her emotions to be thrown to the swine. So I'm sure you wouldn't want that also for yourself. So if you feel that relationship that you're about to enter, or that relationship that you are in, you actually entered into it with a selfish reason, please, it's time for you to call it quits. Be honest with yourself and with your partner, and just free that person. Save the person of all the time and the effort that would be wasted. A relationship should not be take. It should be give and take. It should be sacrificial. There should be compromise. There should be open communication. There should be so many things that would actually make that relationship work. And your reason for going into that relationship or that marriage should not be a selfish one. It should be one that your partner can relate with. It should be one that will be beneficial to the relationship, to you and your partner, and not just you alone. The reason why we have so many breakups, why we have so many divorces here and there, is because most of these people do not actually go into the relationship with a selfless reason. They actually went there because of themselves, maybe as a means to an end, to escape or to liberate themselves, from their problems, from their insecurities. Then along the line, you end up in heartbreak or divorce. So guys, this is my 1 cent, this is my opinion on this topic. These are the reasons that I think that you should not consider entering into a relationship. For every of these reasons I listed, there is an alternative. If it is for physical intimacy, you have friends. You can make friends with benefits that can satisfy you. If it is for loneliness, you can move out, you can change environment, you can get things that will keep you company. If it is for financial security, my dear, go out and work and give yourself that finance, give yourself that liberation that you need. If it is for you to boost your self-esteem or your ego, then you should work on yourself and not looking for a relationship. So this is my opinion. Thank you for listening. Please, I know there are so many other reasons. There are so many other wrong reasons not to enter. I might have omitted some. So if you have any reason, what do you think about this topic? What do you think about this issue? Leave your comments in the comments section. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to like this video, please, and subscribe to my channel. Please help me share this video to your friends and families. Thank you.